Hello students, welcome to all. Once again, myself S.K. Bajpai from SBM CND, just 25 kilometers away from Dhanbad railway station to the west. Okay, friends, today I have brought a new topic for you in my academic basket, and this is an elementary school classroom in a slum. Second poem from Flamingo of your English curriculum for class 12. Before going on to start the poem, I would like to shed some light on the requirements of going through literature. A student who study physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, accounts, BST, economics, etc. These subjects, or this is my personal view, need intelligence, no doubt, concentration and interest. These are the requirements. But for the student of literature, literature requires a sensitive heart, because heart tickles, agitates mind. Heart passes on sweetness, euphemism, and interest to the mind. And then mind starts working on and analyzing the meaning of literature. So, please give some time to literature. Now this poem by Stephen Spender presents pathetic condition, miserable plight of the children living in slum area, in slum, and studying and reading in a classroom, a school classroom of a slum. Stephen Spender was a British poet, essayist, and novelist, no doubt. As literature reflects a society, although it is said that artist lives on the outer fringe of society, but the fact is that artists have also been influenced, they are still influenced by the spirit of society. So we cannot avoid it. Society and an author both are correlated. Okay? So like other poets, Stephen Spender was also influenced by Marxist and Freudian philosophy. He was also influenced by the civil rights movement in America. In the war erupted in Spain, Stephen Spender supported Republicans and vehemently opposed monarchy. He, without any hesitation, declares himself to be a socialist and pacifist. Okay. However, it is not necessary to dive into the depth of his political or social background. Here it is sufficient. Now the poem. It does not tickle our heart, it agitates our mind. Far, far from gusty waves, these children's faces, like rootless weeds, the hair torn around their pallor. You can see on a screen. The poet presents vivid picture of the unphysical condition of the unprivileged children living in slum and reading in a school classroom in a slum. How are they? How do they look like? What is their physical condition? This is the thing mentioned here in the first stanza of this poem. Far, far from. You will not find any balanced or rhyme scheme in a proper way because it is written in dishonor, in disordered way. Why is it in disorder way? Because the life of these poor children is also not in ordered way. Far, far from gusty waves, these children's life is quite far from the basic amenities provided by nature also. These children have never enjoyed the blowing air, fresh blowing air on the seashore. Their life is subjected. They are condemned to live in a cramped hole. Later on you will find it. How can they get fresh air? No. And how the children's faces look like rootless weeds. The poem is in here. This line indicates a simile, very good simile. Rootless weeds. Rootless means uprooted. But a word in poem bears at least two meanings. Always remember in your mind. The first is lyrical meaning, the second intended meaning. With what purpose the poet has used the very word here? Rootless refers to the condition, to the physical condition of the children, those children who do not belong to any society, any location, any locality. They are rootless. They are totally uprooted. And weeds. Weeds means unuseful wild weeds. It means their existence have been questioned here. Why are they here? Their hair torn around their pallor. Their hair has never been combed, scattered around their pale faces. And next, the tall girl with her weighed down head. Here is a girl, over-aged girl, tall. Her weighed down head. Why is her head down? There may be so many reasons. Maybe due to her head may be of bulky size due to malnutrition. Maybe due to sadness. Maybe due to the burden. Maybe due to overstrain. The paper seeming boy, good metaphor. Another boy looks like a thin, lean and thin paper. The poet does not find flesh and blood in their body, with rat's eyes popping out, the eyes like that of a rat. always bearing appetite, hunger. The stunted, unlucky heir of twisted bonds, reciting a father's gnarled disease. These children are stunted, underdeveloped, unlucky heir of twisted bonds. They are not lucky heirs. सौभाग्यशाली उत्तराधिकारी नहीं है who will receive millions of dollars after their father's retirement or parents' retirement. No. What they have received from their parents, they have received diseases, gnarled, naughty diseases from their parents, and these are the diseases, disabilities in their body. They are reciting, they are showing on the desk. His lesson, this is his lesson that they are showing. At back of the dean class, one unnoted, sweet and young. There is another boy in the dean class not well lighted, well lit. A boy is there, seated at the back of the class room, unnoted. Nobody has marked him, but very sweet and young. His eyes live in a dream of a squirrel's game. A squirrel's game. A squirrel enjoys full, complete liberty. It can go from one branch to another in an easy way without any hindrance. In tree room, hollow cavity, hollow part of the room of the tree, other than this classroom, this boy has a dream. He wants to go out, wants to see the world, wants to enjoy the world. Caps, beautiful mountains, rivers, seashore. After a careful study of the very first stanza, you will find that the poet has wrought without any sympathy. The poet, with fact, reality and cruelty, with cold-blooded eye, the poet presents miserable plight, grinding poverty, mind-numbing scene, heart-appealing, heart-touching scene prevailing in the school of Slum, where these children are condemned to live, condemned to read. Next stanza in the next class. Till then, goodbye. Have a good day.